my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I won't. I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
Good day, my friends. I just got done making brunch. Do y'all ever go to make breakfast and it ends up being brunch? Because that happens to me all the time. We had cereal bars earlier this morning, so I didn't get lunch or brunch done until like 12:30 or something like that. But we had brunch. There's so many things that I have to do today. Today's gonna kind of be like a get it all done kind of thing. I also have some new decor that I'm gonna show you guys. There's been an area in my home that has gave me a little bit of trouble when it comes to decorating it, but I think I've got it decorated in a way that I really like it. So I'm gonna kind of just move stuff around, see how I like it. I'm enjoying my new rug. I'm in love with that rug. Got laundry. Let me move Susie Q over here. I've got laundry galore, so I've got to tackle that, but I just have all the things, all the momming things to do today. Figured I would bring you guys along with me. You guys have been saying that you missed day in life kind of videos. Don't know what this was, but I'm getting it out there for you. If you're struggling with motivation today, know that you are not alone. You got us. There were many, many times when I didn't have you guys and all I relied on for motivation was Jesus. If you don't have anybody else that's going to motivate you today, then that's what I'm here for. So let's go on and do the daggone thing together. Do me a favor and remind yourself in every task, if you're getting frustrated, if you're getting upset, if the laundry, you're like, oh, this laundry stinks so bad. Be like, man, I'm so thankful to have those clothes. Honestly, I have too many clothes, but there are some that are less fortunate that don't have clothes, so thank you for my clothes. Dishes, same with dishes. I've been so poor before that I was lucky not to eat straight out of the pot. I got dishes now. Thank you for my dishes. Do me a favor and remind yourself of that. Anytime something begins to frustrate you, remind yourself. If you ain't got nobody else that'll remind you for you, remind yourself how fortunate and how blessed you really are. So let's do the daggone thing.
Distant sound that once was bright.
feels like no matter how many times I try to get like up to date on my laundry, I end up getting swamped again, and it's definitely because we have too many clothes. We've already done a clothes declutter, but I'm about to do another one. Sniff test. Oh yeah, it smells like fart. Okay, we're gonna have to run these again because it smells a little. So we're just gonna double up on the beads. Hopefully that fixes that. I threw a pot in there. And we'll do some extra fabric softener because it's going to need it. Dinner in the crock pot is coming along. This is our favorite. Well, my favorite. The kiddos and Shane like it, but it's my favorite pasta recipe, and it is so easy. I do have reservations about putting frozen chicken in the crock pot. I don't know if that's the thing. Do you guys? How do you guys feel about putting frozen chicken breast in the crock pot? I have a thermometer, so I think as long as it gets to like 165, it should be okay. But I don't know, something about it. I have reservations about putting frozen chicken in the crock pot. It might stem from the fact that like Bojangles, I think it gave me almost E. coli. I don't know how you give somebody almost E. coli, but that's what Bojangles did to me. They gave me almost E. coli. Ever since that, I've been really weird about frozen chicken. I don't even know if their chicken's frozen. I know it ain't fresh. I know they ain't got chickens in the back. But ever since that, for some reason, I've been very iffy about frozen chicken. So an area I've been struggling to decorate for a while now is this dresser right here. I know symmetry, like 2 lamps on each side, is out of style, but y'all, I dig it. I dig, can you tell, the symmetrical look? I don't know. Something about, if I had a lamp over here and had nothing over here, it'd drive me crazy. If I had a lamp over here and had a plant over here, it would drive me crazy. So I know it's out of style, but I like it. Let me tell you how I did this. So I found these lamps at Ross. I didn't want to just go looking for lamps because I knew if I went looking for one, I would get one that I wasn't just totally in love with, just for the reason of getting a lamp because I needed one. So I just like happened upon these one day. I found this shelf. This is a wall shelf from Walmart, and while at Walmart I was like, oh my gosh, I got an idea. I was like, I could flip that around and make it a platform and set things on it to give it like some height, you know. I absolutely love the way this came out. The It Is Well sign came from Ross, as well as this sign right here. Those both came from Ross. Ross is the best place to find signs like that if they have them in stock. You kind of got to look around for them, but usually they have some in stock. And then I just used this planner that I already had. I had bought it a while back at Hobby Lobby for like a makeover in the living room, and I used that over here, and I absolutely love it.
I'm getting chills when they tell me you're not yourself. Trying to move, but it's hard, I'm out of.
Something I've really been struggling with is the daylight light bulbs. Daylight light bulbs are kind of necessary when you do YouTube. It pretty much leaves the yellow tones out, and it makes it really bright in here so that you guys can see in here, because the camera like relays the picture differently, right? So in my house right now, the lights are very dim. The lights are blue toned and it's very hospital-y. But on camera, it's very bright, it's very white, and it's just kind of a whole aesthetic. It looks totally different in person. So I didn't want to get rid of those completely because I knew it would be dimmer for you guys. Because it would make the lights in here very dim if I were to go with the soft white in the main lights. So how I'm compromising is I have put soft white light bulbs in all the lamps in my home. So at night I can turn off all the overhead lights and it illuminates my home in such a way. It's a total ambiance. Is that a word? It's not ambulance. Ambience. It's total ambience. I'll show you guys later, but I'm digging it. But that has changed so much in my home, and like the feel and the coziness of it. The warm lights and the lamps, it's a good compromise, I think. The daylight lights do complement my decor very well. They do. It's a very neutral decorating style that I have. Like, you guys know I love neutrals. I love neutrals as much as the next YouTuber. But I don't want to get rid of the cozy feeling in my home. That's a very high price to pay to me. I don't want to do that just for the sake of a neutral looking aesthetic throughout my home. I've gotten too crazy with the daylight light bulbs before, and it has made it feel really cold and dark in here. So right now it's working. Shane walked in here the day before yesterday when I first put them in, and he loved them. So I'm trying to get the house, it is 3:48 right now. I'm trying to get the house together and really cozy before he gets home, because I love it when he can walk into a house when it smells good and that ambience is going. It's just cozy. It's a way for him to like wind down from the day and relax. That's what I want to do for him. So we're gonna get tackled on that. Dinner will be ready in a couple of hours, so that gives me plenty of time. I'm gonna go ahead and tackle it. I don't have much to do because my house is pretty clean. Considering what it usually looks like, it's pretty clean. I just need to get everything tidy and back in order and vacuumed real quick and stuff like that. I do have my beach candle going, the one that I told you guys in the grocery haul smelled like somebody turded, and then tried to cover it up with Windex. But paired with my wax melt, that coconut wax melt, don't ask me why I'm doing beach smells in February. I have no idea. But that paired together, those two paired together that I bought and showed you guys in the grocery haul, smells pretty good. By the time winter is over, fall is through, I just don't want the cookie smell. You know, I don't want the cookie smell in my house for a little while. So I guess that's why I bought beach scents in February.
Nothing belongs to you in life. Oh, the picture of you cuts like a knife. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, circle of fools. Whatever we will miss, got nothing to prove. But in the dark I'm starting to. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, we're running together, I'll be here for you. Whatever we will miss, we find something new. But in the dark I'm starting to. I'm missing what's you. I see your face, your mouth looks like mine. Pretend to dream, surrounded by ghosts in white. And nothing belongs to you in life. Oh, the picture of you cuts like a knife. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, they're running in circles, circle of fools. Whatever we will miss, got nothing to prove. But in the dark I'm starting to. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, we're running together, I'll be here for you. Whatever we will miss, we find something new. But in the dark I'm starting to. I'm missing what's you. I'm missing what's you. Yeah. Voices in my head are killing me. Oh, they're killing my heart. I'm so wide, but hard to reach. Oh, you look like a dream to me. Don't let me
Not gonna lie, the spray away might just trump. The spray away might just trump the Dollar General window cleaner. This stuff is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. On camera, it looks really weird. In person, it's super cozy. I really, really love these lamps here. Like, love them. I'm going to turn the lights off now so you guys don't get weird glares throughout the rest of the video. But I really wanted you to see what it looked like with them lit up because I love it. It is so pretty. You guys know the feeling you get when like you go to your nannies or like your mama's or when you went there as a kid, that homey feeling. Like no place really feels like home to me like nannies feels like to me, because nanny's there, you know. That's what it kind of makes me feel, having these lamps in here and like the coziness in here like this. Like it makes me feel at home, which is so funny because I am at home. But I don't know, does anybody else deal with that? I always, in my adult life, and I don't know if it's where I deal with like dissociation issues, because a lot of things in my childhood, like I don't remember a lot of things in my childhood. A lot of areas are black, and I probably should be thankful for that because, you know, it wasn't good. But I always struggle with feeling at home in my home, and I never hear people talk about that. And so I don't know if I'm just weird, but like when I go to nannies, I feel at home. Like that feels like home to me. And it's really hard for me to create that same atmosphere in my home. And sometimes I'm wondering if I'm doing it wrong. And like, I don't want my kids to grow up not feeling at home in their home, or I don't know if it's just me. But I never hear people talk about that, and that's a serious thing that I deal with. Sometimes my home doesn't feel like home to me, not like it does at nannies anyway. So I keep trying to create that atmosphere for my kids and hoping that one day I won't dissociate from it and I'll actually be able to enjoy my home as my home. Does that make sense? Look at Banks watching Encanto. He loves Encanto. Do you like Encanto? Do you like Encanto? What's your favorite part of Encanto?
I need to bless us.
She's the perfect golden child. And Lisa's super strong. The way they get those harmonies every single time. Golden child.
Feeling kinda crazy. You got me feeling like my head is spinning round. The way you look is so amazing, amazing. I could stare into your eyes for hours and hours. Everything is kinda hazy. We're just dancing in the dark in the flashing lights.
I'm just gonna take my meat masher and mush up the meat. The good thing is it's been cooking for a while. It's been cooking on like high for 5.5 hours, so it's really easy to shred. So that's what it should look like after you shred it up. I'm going to put the lid on it and then put it on just keep warm while we cook the noodles. For the noodles, I'm using this Shane. Where's my garden rotini? He tried to sneak in regular rotini. Where's my, you hear that, dang it? Where's my regular, we're using garden rotini.
I tried, guys.
Sneaky. Why'd you do that? You can't tell the difference. I said garden rotini, but it's this veggie rotini. It's supposed to be like half a serving of vegetables per 2 ounces of servings. It's basic. They say that it tastes different. It don't. To me, it tastes the exact same. I'm using 2 boxes of those, and then I'm gonna pop some garlic bread in the oven and toss up a salad. Actually, just unbag a salad. I'm not a fresh salad, but a salad nonetheless.
But you make me wanna fly, I'm not coming down. Maybe it's the way you move, babe, move, babe. You've got that body and that smile, make my head spin round. I'll hold you close to me. You're all I want. So stay right here with me. This feels like paradise.
Okay, I'm just gonna pile whatever's on the top here into there. And then after we do that, it defies logic really, but after we do that, then we'll have room to sort. So we're not sorting this load, we'll be sorting the next load, and hopefully future loads. This load, we're just getting it done. Because some days you just gotta get it done.
It's like we're in paradise, like we're in paradise.
What do you think about it?
Love it.
This is one of my favorite meals. Like one of my favorites of all times. Top 5. I like it.
They're good.
So the girls and I have been making brownies. I found a recipe on Pinterest and it's for like a thick brownie batter. And it's called Lunch Lady Brownies. I'll link it down below. It like has the brownie and then you make the icing separately. So this sucker is thick though, thicker than a Snicker. It's super easy though. It took 10 minutes to whip it up. Alright y'all, the brownies are done. While it's still warm, I'm going to put this homemade sauce on there. It's really easy too. This recipe is super easy. And I'm going to let the kiddos and Shane tell you if it's good here in a minute. But you want to pour this on the brownies before they cool. And then you're going to let them sit and cool before you cut them.
I could probably use some heartbreak to get moving. Tired of the way you let me down.
Oh, look, I created a crusty icing for the first time in my life. Oh, I'm afraid to touch it. It still has a few more minutes to cool, but I've never done this before.
So sick of the way you let me down. So
Alright, let me know what you think. What do you think? You guys did so good. Is it good? Mm-hmm. You guys might be master chefs. You guys might turn out to be master chefs because I ain't never made such good brownies without your help.
I love them.
Okay, ready? Let me know what you think. What are you doing?
It's so good, I died.
Your babies did such a good job.
Jolie,
Yeah?
JC, I commend you.
What do you think about it,
It's
Cole?
amazing.
Well done.
I'll be sure to link this recipe as well as a pasta recipe down in the description box below. They're both Pinterest recipes and they're both super easy, especially for busy moms or, you know, grandmas who watch the kids or just people in general that don't feel like putting a lot of effort into their food but still want to eat something that tastes good, like me, yes. I'll leave both links in the description box below. Okay, so I'm going to use this Power Paste Powerful Natural Cleanser by Scrub Daddy. It says it's a clay-based paste. So I'm supposed to dampen the Scrub Mommy's Flex texture side. Okay, so I'm supposed to dampen and rub the Scrub Mommy's Flex texture side on the paste to produce a cleaning foam. Oh, these things look so happy! Okay. So there's the foam side, and there's the abrasive side. Two different sides. And this stuff, what's it feel like? Oh, it's hard. I thought it'd be powdery. It's super hard. It's like clay. Okay, so we're gonna dampen the, well, I just kind of soaked it, didn't I? The abrasive side. And then face down. Ooh, it's got some on it, okay. Okay, so the kitchen is done after dinner. I figured you guys have seen me clean my kitchen and living room enough. But it's just mom life, y'all. I'm sure you spend more time in your living room and kitchen than any other part in your house. Well, maybe the bathroom. I know if you have irritable bowel syndrome like me, you definitely spend more time in the bathroom than in any other room in your house. But a majority of the time is spent in the kitchen and living room. I want to sort out these clothes real quick. And then that way, in the morning when I wake up, I can just toss a load in the washer from one of the bags and get the roll back to going. You don't always have to do 50 loads a day to get caught up, especially if you have a sorter or a sorting method. Just use those 3 and then do a load a day, do a load a day, do a load a day. By the time you know it, in 3 days you've done all 3 loads and you only have the bare minimum in your hamper. That is a good thing about sorting, is it really does get you a jump start on getting the laundry tackled. It's way less overwhelming than if you were to just look at the whole pile in a whole. Sorting it out into 3 separate piles and then a separate one for towels really does make it seem less daunting. And I actually enjoy sorting clothes. Like, it's therapeutic for me. I gotta wash these though because, guys, there's a whole science project on the inside of them.
I know you say that you're sorry, and that might be true. No matter how bad you hurt me, I go back to you. Don't know what I'm going for. Whoa, whoa, I keep running back to you. But you keep running on your own.
Shane's got his blue lights on tonight. He's got his blue lights and his green lights on. He also decided to hang up a poster over there, but I think I've got him talked into hanging up his own artwork over here. One of you guys told me to stop on the bedroom makeover video at a particular point in time and to catch me and Shane looking at each other in a way, and oh my gosh, y'all, it melted my heart. And they were like, you need to print that out and put it on your wall. So I'm going to, hopefully this weekend, and I'm going to put it on that wall, front and center next to my bookcase, because I would love to look at that every day. I also got a lot of questions about the mattress. My bed isn't made, y'all. Real life, I didn't make my bed this morning. I got a lot of questions about the mattress. I will link it in the description box as well. I did link it in the comments of that video, but I didn't think a lot of y'all would be interested. But y'all really liked the bed frame and the bed. So it's simple, but y'all, the bed is comfy. Like, that bed, even Shane has been like, Rena, my back feels so much better. And it's a relatively cheap bed. I mean, it's not super expensive or anything. I couldn't afford nothing, you know, amazing. But man, laying on that sucker, I feel like I have a whole new back. We got the 12-inch something other full-size bed, and we actually both fit on here. Like I said, we fit comfortably. With Shane practically sleeps on top of me anyway, like he's always done that. Even with a king-size bed, we didn't use half that bed because Shane's like, his back has to be touching my back at all times in the night or he'll wake up. So this one is working out really good for us. Neither one of us have fell off the side yet. I do miss the size of the king bed, but I don't miss the space that it took. It took up way too much space. So like now our room looks humongous with this full-size bed in here. We're going to be building Colt and Cammie's bed this weekend. I'm going to be doing like a mobile home update video and doing a bunch of things in the mobile home. Just kind of like fix it up, you know, just little steps. Baby steps really do make a difference. And in that video, we're going to go ahead and get the bunk beds built because one of my neighbors really needs a bed really bad. And I've told them, hey, I told them months ago, when we get the boys' bed up, y'all can have it. And it's taken us so long, and I felt so bad. So yesterday I saw them, and I was like, hey, we're going to get that bed put up for us this weekend so that you guys can get that bed hopefully by Sunday. So that'll be probably the next video you guys see will be us doing a bunch of projects in the home. Like I said, if you can't do a lot at once, just do baby steps. Trim, caulk, paint, little things and cheap things like that really do improve the state of your home. And I know I'm just as bad as anybody. I hate doing stuff like that, but in the long run it's really worth it. So before I close out this day in the life, first of all, look, I found this from Christmas for the dogs, but I also got them brand new outfits. I gotta show y'all, they're adorable. This is Tater's little dress, and this is Binks's little hoodie, tank top hoodie thing. This is the truth too. I don't know about this. It should say Daddy's bestie, but this is the truth. Tater, you're so pretty. You're so pretty.
What did you do to my dog?
You're so pretty, Tater. You want yours on? Let's get yours on, baby. Let's get yours on. He loves his clothes.
Give me a bed.
Binksy. That's your baby girl. That's your baby girl, Tater. What are you trying to get?
I can't go
you trying
under
to
it. I
get?
can't go over it.
Banks is still trying to hide up there.
Tater. Tater. Come here. Come here.
No, easy girl. No, easy girl. No, mama. Alright, smile, Shane. Ready? What you think? Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I haven't done a day in life in a while, and I missed doing them. They're one of my most favorite videos to film. So I hope you guys have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see y'all later, and we'll be back. I'll see y'all Monday probably. Y'all, I love y'all. See you later.